Hey, what is going on, guys? Xpertfusion here, and in this video, I'm doing my review for Season 7, Episode 8, the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead, which was titled Hearts Still Beating. So, of course, more complaints from other people and from this episode, because for some reason there's a bunch of people out there who just seem to hate on the season, when, honestly, I think the season has been absolutely incredible, but, people say stuff like, oh, it's been boring, it's been filler, all that bullshit, and taking all those comments away, just putting them aside for a little bit because I am going to be making some videos on that later on, like a video talking about 10 reasons why The Walking Dead is the greatest show of all time and stuff like that. And I'm just going to talk and kind of counter argument against people who say this show is trash and shit and all that, and kind of put those ideas to rest that this show has like bad writing or that it's filler, that it's boring, stuff like that. I'm going to put those to rest because most of those people, I know it's their opinion, but when you straight up say an episode's trash, you're just asking to get told off by some dude. I don't know it, but overall, this episode was incredible. One of the greatest episodes in a while, and I've said that for the past few episodes because I don't know, the season has just been really great. I mean, of course, the premiere I think is still the best episode in this season, but this, of course, is the second best. I thought it was great all the way through. I mean, we had so many different things going on, and it's a good change of pace. People hate, these bottle episodes with these side characters, but I did say before, I actually enjoy them. I think it keeps the story more organized. And I like how they do that in the middle of the season. It's all like all over the place. Not all over the place. I mean like separate episodes or separate characters, and then they bring them all together in like the last episode or whatever of the mid season. I like how they do that. I think it's more joined together, and I do think the second half is not going to have as many of those episodes as the first half did. The first half had a ton of those episodes, but you got to realize there was so many different characters and so many different stories going on that they just had to do it. It just had to happen. Hopefully the ratings will go up because the ratings have been going down for the show, which really stinks. But it's not really going to do much damage to the show. It's still the most viewed show on television as of right now, so don't really think those ratings are doing much. But yes, so let's get into this review. So first things first, some characters that are completely blowing me away. One character for sure that I think is starting to become one of my favorite characters is Rosita. Now, people are saying, oh, it was bad writing and stuff like that, how she shot Negan. First of all, that's not bad writing. Yes, it was a dumb decision of her, but how does that make it bad writing? That's something people don't understand. When characters make dumb decisions, it's not automatically bad writing, because people make dumb decisions all the time. And honestly, I don't know if it was that dumb of a decision. Yes, she fucked up big time. She missed. I mean, well, she didn't really miss. She shot Lucille. But yeah, we don't really need to talk about the legitimacy behind that because people are like, the bullet should have gone through. People like to go into the science behind episodes and how unrealistic it is. And that's just stupid to even bother to complain about. That's like, it's a TV show. It's, you don't have to bother complaining about that. But yes, she did fuck up, but was her intentions good? I think they were because she said to herself she does not care if she dies. She just wants to kill Negan and have her revenge. And if she went up to him and shot Negan, what's going to happen? A war would ensue? Probably. But would Rick win? I don't. It depends because you really don't think Negan or the people, Negan's people, the saviors, you really think they would, own up to Negan? Like, if they just saw Negan get shot in the face out of nowhere, who would stick up, and try to defend him? Like, he's dead. They're free now, honestly. Like, they only really work for him because they're afraid of him. They're fearful of him, so they work for him. Like, I don't know which of those characters that were there of the saviors would actually fight back. Like, yes, a lot of them are sickos, but would they kill them all? I mean, they could, but same time, I don't think they would. I mean, yes, you don't have Negan taking everyone in charge, and if you shoot Negan, then less of a chance of those people of the saviors actually, trying to reason with the people. They probably would just gun them down, but at the same time, what if they wouldn't? What if Arat was like, let's go, or just said, let's go, or something? I don't know. She could have said something. I really do not think the saviors would have killed all of them if Rosita did shoot Negan. They probably would kill Rosita, but then they'd probably be like, what do we do now? Like, we don't have a leader anymore, so what the hell do we do? They probably return to the sanctuary and rethink what the hell they're gonna do. Maybe have Simon take over, but does even Simon care that much? We don't know. But I do think her intentions were well, and her main intentions, honestly, yes, there were selfish intentions. It was just revenge for what he did to Abraham. That's all she wanted, and it might have been a little selfish, but doesn't matter. I am getting so interested in her. I think the Kristen Serrato's, the actress, is doing an amazing job, and I'm really happy they're giving her more screen time because we had like none of her in season 4 and 5. They started giving her screen time like the end of season 6, around the time Denise died is when they started giving her some good screen time, and now they've been doing a lot with her, and I'm really happy about that because I think she was a pretty bland character in the comic books, to be 100% honest. I mean, I really didn't think she was that good in the comics. I never really cared too much about her, but now I'm starting to care about her, and that's a good thing. Um, so what else was in this episode? You had Michonne taking the Savior. Now, that was confusing at first. I really didn't know what was going on when she said there's a silencer in the glove compartment. Like, I was kind of confused, but I do believe that Michonne did take her life, killed her, because she wanted it. She said, you know, I wanted to die. I would rather do that than go back to Negan, proving that Negan is an awful man and that she does not want to go back to him. And she kind of just gave up. She was like, okay, people want to kill him as much as a lot of other people do, so I don't want to have to get in the middle of this. I just want to end it. And she just wanted to kill herself, basically. She wanted Michonne to do it for her. And it was kind of confusing how they did it. I kind of thought maybe she was leaving Michonne there or something. Not leaving Michonne, leaving the girl there. Her name was like Isabel or something. Leaving her there, and then Michonne was going to leave, and then she was going to take the silencer and bring it back. Um, with the gun that she robbed from Isabel and use that gun to, I don't know, to get her home safely, I guess. I don't know. I was confused at first, but I think it was to actually kill Isabella, and there was a silencer on it because it doesn't make noise. You know, walkers won't come from everywhere, and people won't hear it from around the area and stuff like that. But looking again, I'm still confused on when they drove up. If you guys can let me know in the comments, because I'm not too sure who that was when she was looking and she looked over. It looked like I don't know. It looked like a bunch of people on the road, but it wasn't the sanctuary. I could tell it wasn't the sanctuary unless I was missing something. I don't know. It just looked like honestly a bunch of walkers in a field like across from a fence. So I don't know if those are a bunch of saviors or something, but I don't know where the hell they were. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but if you couldn't, I'm probably gonna watch it again today, so I'll probably clear it up for me. But I could just not tell what was happening in that scene exactly. But that's not a big deal. So let's go over the cons of this episode because I love going over cons. I love kind of explaining as to what they could have done better because in no way, shape, or form is a bad episode. But yes, nothing's perfect, so everything has some kind of an issue with it. And the only issue I had with this episode was one little thing, wasn't that big, is they should have had some kind of a scene or interaction between Arat and Olivia beforehand because it just seemed really odd for Negan to be like, "Oh, choose somebody die" or something. Why the hell did Arat shoot Olivia? She could have shot anybody else since she shot Olivia. That's just the one thing I was kind of like what was it random? Did she look around? Because she did it pretty fast. She didn't like look around and look like, oh, I'm gonna pick this fat girl. No, she literally did a 180 turn. Like she knew Olivia was standing right there and popped her in the head, which was confusing in my part. So I thought maybe they could have done some kind of interaction before, where maybe I don't know they shared some bad words with each other. Maybe Olivia told off Arat. I don't know why Olivia would, but I don't know. Maybe Arat was being a bitch or something, or maybe Arat was stealing more stuff from Olivia, and Olivia was like screw off or something. I don't know, and then Arat just got a little payback here by shooting her in the head. But it just in my opinion, it kind of looked completely random. But I don't know. It just seemed weird to me, but I do like how they killed off both characters. People were saying that it was a waste to kill off Olivia. They didn't need to do that. But I don't think Spencer dying was enough for Rick to want to actually go to war because Rick didn't like Spencer. You could tell he fucking hated his guts. He dies. Rick isn't gonna freak out and want to go to war. But I think killing Olivia kind of pushed it for him. And people are saying stuff like, "Oh, we don't care about Olivia. Rick doesn't care about Olivia." Like, what do you mean Rick doesn't care about Olivia? Like, just because we haven't seen much of her does not mean that Rick doesn't care. Olivia is one of Rick's people. She is part of his group. Even Spencer is, but he doesn't like Spencer, and we know that. Olivia watches Judith over for him. Watches his own daughter, and he trusts her enough to do that. And she just got shot in the head. He cares about her. She's a person just like anybody else. So I don't know. People are saying stupid stuff, saying that shouldn't have pushed Rick over the edge. It should have been like Rosita getting shot. But honestly, I think Rick doesn't really care much about Rosita. To be honest, I mean, not as much as Olivia, even because Olivia does more for Rick. I feel like, Rosita and Rick have really never had much interactions with each other now that I'm thinking about it. But yet again, I don't think Rosita needs to die now. I do think they did a good job with the character deaths, having Spencer and Olivia die. Um, I mean, we just had two huge characters dying. So when people say, "Oh, these two characters didn't need to die; they're a waste of a death," we should have gotten someone else dying, some major character. We just had Glenn and Abraham die, and giving us two of these, I think, was good. People said, you know, Olivia's was just for shock value and stuff like that, but no, I really do think it helped out the story and pushed it along. I just think that how it was done should have been a little different, maybe having an interaction between her and Rob beforehand. But that's all I'm having to say about that. Honestly, the rest of it has been great of this episode. I love the ending with the music and everyone reuniting and hugging and stuff like that. That was beautiful. And it's going to lead us to a great second half of the season. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And more videos will be coming soon, primarily about The Walking Dead and about The Walking Dead Road to Survival phone app, which I'm enjoying that game a lot. So I want to make some videos on that, which I already have made some in the past. And I might make a few videos on Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, because they made an update on that. So I might review that a little bit and talk about that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.